Oh, right, made that. Forgot about that part. Where is there a... Oh, right, yeah. There we go. Yay, money. I love having money. Yeah. Okay, so let's figure out where we left off. Okay, so we found the Alchemist Journal. Did we talk to Adela? We did talk to Adela about the journal, right? And we got those, what are they called? Yes. These. Riddles. That's what they're called. Oh, what the hell is this puzzle? Anyway, run fire, lift cold, wounded by iron, never bleed. Scars of a revolt, I supported. Yep, you're armor boy. Yep, armor boy's armor. When our choir sings the correct letters, 5 makes us cry, and when our tears are no, fire makes us cry. Oh, candles, right, yeah. So we need the choir of candles. Divide the world, you see us every day, but you cannot touch us. We measure what crumbles mountains, fells temples, and ends men, but cannot be seen. Our home holds 3 keys. Yeah, I'm still not sure about that one. But okay. So if we know that we need to check out Violin Boy's armor, let's do that. Oh, I might have to wait through the entire sequence again. Wait, I will also have to be interrupted for a little bit when my mom gets home from her trip. That's fine. Yeah. Alrighty. Who's up for waiting? Oh, good.
Touch museum displays, but for this, I'll make an exception. I've got to be extra careful.
Or beware.
Oh, wait. Okay, what was that showing me? Oh, there's gonna be like letters when I arrange this properly somehow. Suit of armor would be pretty neat. Alright, I take it I at least want everything to, like, line up, right? It appears to be lining up. I probably need to mess with the sword a bit more. Yeah, I want to actually see that, definitely. Okay, so cannot see that. So what if you're over there?
Aha! I knew it.
Knew what? Nancy, what did you know? Nancy, what is that sequence? Why does that work?
This is one of the missing pages from the journal.
But how... I'm... What... How was that a solution? Like, what was the... What thing was solved? I made the things line up, I guess, but it felt like there was going to be more than that. Oh well, if it works, it works.
The clue led me here. There must be something that can help me figure out the password.
Alright, so what did you say, book? Mouse. Alright. Fire me subscribe. When our choir sings the correct letters, we reveal the key. Let's try just seeing if we can get... Oh, okay, so it's definitely not possible to make all of them lit up. Because there's 7 in that line, and then it just doesn't work. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that there's no Q. I'm very confused. Wait, so what exactly?
One more try. Hoping this time's the charm. Let's try that again.
So that's just a reset key. What's the left do? Nothing. Okay. Where is the puzzle here? It also doesn't help that I can't see half these letters because the freaking candles are covering them. There have been a number of puzzles. The thing is, there have been very few good puzzles. Letters no... Sure, that's as good a shot as any. Is that even possible? I am unconvinced that that is possible. Okay, I'm gonna try just making sure that every letter is on. It's definitely not the solution. The solution will be far more arcane than that. But well, why would you need a twist in your mystery game? Who likes twists anyway? Um, how do I get you? Okay, let's try this more strategically. So, alright, so I definitely need this on because of you. Which means that I need you off so that T stays there. And then I guess, alright, what else do I definitely need? Hmm. Well, I don't know. I have both of, I have those, okay, that works. And then I need to, can I have both of you switched? And then that, and then this, and then that. Oh no, but then that breaks you. Okay. Well, that is every single letter lit up. So that's not the answer. And now I need to... Okay. My only companion has... Wait, what? Oh no, that's the other one. Okay. When our choir sings the correct letters, it's like, surely it would be like specifically correct letters, right? And not just general letters. But then what would the correct letters be?
Let's try that again.
Can someone tell the game that it doesn't help when I can barely see what's going on? No, I'm pretty sure all of these are like letters. Like we got S, Q, is that an N or an H? Okay, no, that's an N. S, Q, N, D, U, U, T, M, V, D, E, F, Z, J, L, H, V, D, H, R, I, X, P, K, T, C. Does anyone have any ideas? Cat, help. Cat, I need you. Oh. Hmm. 22 character ecclesiastical Latin. Oh, I see. So we need to only have the letters that are in the Latin alphabet. So what do we got? We got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, L, no K. M, N, O, P, Q. Hang on. Typesetting on that is horrendous. That H and that N look whatever. Q, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, X. So what are we missing? We're missing K, W, X. No, K, W, Y, and Z. Okay, so we need to make sure we don't have K, W, Y, and Z. Yeah, and if I want good zoom, I can do that. Like, it's actually just so funny how I can... No, okay, game, you're not helping me prove my point because you're... Anyway, like, if I want good zoom... Okay, this isn't actually much better. But, like, in other places, I can get much better zoom by taking a picture on my phone. Just... Ugh. Dell update, fuck you. But okay, so V, you're out. You're another V. You're also out.
Hoping this time's the charm.
All right, so we still need C. So you're definitely in. We need T and X. We need to not have K. What is that? D, H, and P. Yeah, you're cool. All right, so we have these. All right, so we don't want this. We do want V. But no Z. No Z. Is that L and F? That's good. E, J. All right, so we just want to... So we want to not have that K. What's up here? S, Q, N, D, U. Wait, was V really there? Yeah, that's a V. Okay. It's just K, W, Y, and Z. There's K. Is that E wrong or something? Should there not be an M? No, there should be an M. They also just, like, have repeat letters, and they don't have every letter even on there. What is... It just says reveals the correct letters. When our choir sings the correct letters, we reveal the key. But like every other letter. We are brothers of the sun, though made for darkness. Fires make us cry, and when our tears are exhausted in death, they cut off our head. When our choir sings the correct letters, we reveal the key. Okay, wait, meowing the alphabet is not interesting because, like, there's only, like, 2 letters that are meaningfully changed. Like, I could, but I'm not going to. It would just be like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, Nya, Nya, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Like, it's not how letters are said, Kitty. It's not how they work. How can I meow the alphabet backwards? Meowing the alphabet at all isn't even a thing. Anyway, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K. What's next? Yeah, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Meow, W? Okay, ooh. What do I do here, though? Do you actually, like, is that actually a B? I just don't understand. Apparently not, Orlov. Apparently in 22 character ecclesiastical Latin, there's no K. There's a distinction between I and J, but there's no K. There's a distinction between U and V, but there's no K. I genuinely have no idea what to do besides this. I think what happened with K was like they got rid of it and then they put it back in to serve a different purpose. I mean, maybe. It's been a while since I've watched C. Or W. Maybe we're trying to... Okay, maybe... The only other thing I can think is it said cuprum, right? Copper. So what if I try to do that? Do I even have the letters for that? Okay, so there's my C. There's an R. P is over here, though I'll need to finagle that to make it work. Okay, C, U, P, R. Now I just need the other U, which is up here.
Got one.
Okay, cool. Cuprum. Thank you, Vummer.
Another missing page.
The only thing that helped me realize that was just the fact that they said cuprum in the text. If not for that, there would be literally no reason to do that. Don't you love metagaming? Because otherwise there's absolutely no... I mean, I guess they do have the copper symbol right there. But how is it spelled? Back to front, up to down? I don't think it's anything like that even. C-U-P-R-U-M. There's no order whatsoever. You just need to have the letters from Cuprum. Put your left foot in, take your right foot out. Now, that's what it's all about. Yes, that is what copper is named after. But like it's just all right, so now we need to figure out the third riddle. We're 2 riddles in. All right, so what's invisible? Okay. We divide the world. You see us every day, but you cannot touch us. We measure things. Our home holds 3 keys. Divide the world. You see us every day, but you can't touch us. We measure what crumbles mountains. Clouds? Just trying to think of that first part, like, you see us every day, but you cannot touch us. Maybe, okay, so what divides the world? This? Buildings that I can't touch? Which isn't how buildings work. Well, yeah, it's not even just copper, silver, gold. Like, lead is also like that. Sure. Weather. Maybe let's try going to that clock over there. That clock might be the answer. What's Mercury? Like HG? What's that from? This doorway is so big. Like, this is a very silly door. Hydrogyrum? That's a freaking Pokemon. Wait, hang on. We measure time. You see us every day, but you cannot touch us. Divide the world. Is that like clocks? But you can touch a clock. The answer is related to clocks. Time zones? The time zones fits? Where's the home of the time zones, though? Is it on the computer? No, it's definitely not on the computer because this is an old book. Oh, hours. Okay, well that's simpler. Kitty? What happened to Kitty? No! Free Kitty! Okay, no, you're not timed out. Good. Yeah, hours I think fits. So the home of hours would be the astronomical clock. The astronomical clock. The astronomical clock. So, I'm sorry, Bummer. You have Streisand affected the cock. Let's see. So how would I enter the home of the Cox? Oh, kitty. Hmm. How would one enter the home of the clocks? Oh, look at those birds up there. Man, remember in the Venice one when they had so many birds and like the birds were part of a puzzle? Not an amazing puzzle, but definitely a puzzle. The pigeon puzzle, yep. I'll never forget that puzzle. Maybe I can ask, you. Marek?
Dobry dzień.
Okay, I cannot ask you. Venice is good. Venice has Scopa. It's not a good puzzle, but it is absolutely... It's a memorable puzzle, partly because of how bad it is. I can't screwdriver the clock. Oh yeah, and this is another thing where I can't read that. But you know what can read that? Hmm. What does chocobo hot and cold mean? I know what a chocobo is, but what is the... cause it's an astronomical clock. And now we can't even steal more stuff from the... What's even the point? Where'd you go? Ah, I see, I see. Okay, well, you know, we actually did get a couple more pages from the journal, right? That sounds like a miserable minigame. Alright, yeah, so Death's Head, we are trying to fill out some pages in a journal. A very old journal that we found in an underground alchemical lab. So we found this, which put those pages together. Something's 112.5 grams. There's copper. Okay, sure, you're putting the symbol for copper there, I guess. And then this one. The thing about hours. Oh god, Orlov, don't fucking remind me about fucking Gen 4 Underground. Altogether, too many Pokemon references this stream. I say after having 2 of them. Hey, Radek, what happened? Oh, my least played gens are 6 and 7, and 1 and 2, because I've never played anything from any of them. My most played are probably 3 and 5, because those are the only ones I ever made it to the Elite Four in. Because I just cannot stand mainline Pokemon games. Like, they just, like, fall apart very quickly for me. Hmm. It's supposed to be worse, that's the point. Also, 5 had Conquest, which immediately makes it the best gen. 3 and 4 had Ranger, which makes them almost as good. Oh, Hoovie. I just finished, just meaning like a week ago. I finished I completed the browser in Pokemon Ranger 2. It was great. I'm gonna stream all the Pokemon Rangers at some point. All right, let's go talk to people and see if we can figure anything else out. Orlov, you gotta play Ranger. It's good. Yeah, I wonder that too. Death said, I will play Pokemon, but I will not replace this game with Pokemon.
I have nothing more to say.
Yeah, Pokemon Ranger and Conquest were like both DS only. Like actual DS, not 3DS.
Enough for now. She translated a few riddles for me, but I don't think she understood them. They describe places in Prague, I believe.
Well, you can use yeah, so you can get it to physically work. The problem is that you'll have to like the main gameplay loop is spinning a circle really fast. So yeah, that I can see that being very annoying if it doesn't work right. Or if it like mostly works, but then like you just can't move the thing fast enough and reliably enough to get your circle. So I don't know. But that's a moot point because I have a physical real life DS.
I have no head for puzzles, but I do know proc.
Okay. Have you seen a knight in armor? Yep, that's Leo. What would Leo be? Yeah, it's not ideal. The screen protector definitely gets scratched up by it, but it's so good. Who's Leo? Oh yeah, no, Leo, that's Leo. Okay, so Leo's talking about the... Yeah, okay, so we've already done both of those. Let's just see what she says about them.
You haven't by any chance seen Leo?
No, I have not seen him or his cards in days, but he travels.
Perhaps the strangest question. Have you seen a knight in armor lurking outside the cafe at night?
A very strange question. I have never seen such a thing. Why would you ask?
I believe this knight, monster or ghost, is following me. I saw it outside Apparat, and it left me a threatening message.
I will call the police for you.
I already called them about another matter. They may have their hands full.
Be careful. You are my favorite tourist.
Yeah, because I did unpaid labor for you. I need a hint. We divide the...
Could you explain this one?
I suppose you could try the astronomical clock model here in the cafe. The clock in the square was running fine, right?
Yes. Why do you ask?
It is said that if the clock in the square stops moving, peril will befall the city. And it is not just legend. As old as the clock in Old Town, this is an exact replica of the clock in the square created should anything ever happen. I couldn't let you stop it unless the original is working perfectly. Maybe you will find some differences.
Legend or not, I wouldn't want to stir up any trouble. What sort of differences?
I don't know. I have never looked.
Beaten to a cock cafe or beaten at a cock cafe?
Thank you for your help. I have my work cut out for me.
I'm not sure I did help. But please, if I can, you know where to find me.
Are you... Why can't I click on... Could I not... Wait, could I have clicked on that before? Okay, so you go forward like days or something? Okay, so we got forward days and backward days. We got forward hours and backward hours. Okay. Alright, so we got, like, occluded or something, aurora, crepuscular. How about we put it, do we need to match things up to other things? Oh no. They don't want to do more zodiac shit. Okay, it looks like this is just going in a loop. Okay, so this is a 24-hour clock. Alright. Okay, what do you say, journal? I will need more specificity. Don't know what that means. Good, no specificity to be had. Just like in real life. Let's try out the big one and see what that one says. We gotta get that cock moving. Oh, that's unfortunate, kitty. Alright, so what you're facing to the left, like that. And what are you on? I can't parse any of those. Phone, help. Hmm. And you say it is 1 exactly? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, we need the coffee. Oh, Kitty, I'm so sorry. Right, so you were like there. I probably should have taken a picture of this part too, huh? Oh no, it said it was 1 o'clock, right? So you were there. Right, so we had a horsey going to the bottom right, it looks like. And then like an archer to the bottom middle. Alright, so where's our horsey? And our archer. There's our... Is that a horsey? Whatever, there's our archer. I guess I need to go like 11 hours back then. Oh, hang on, those are days. Oh, that's a month counter, not a time counter. Can I not tell what day it is? I meant the date, Orloff. No, not that date. The game date, not the real life date. This isn't EU4. This controls about as well as it looks. Hmm. Do you have any items that are of use here? No, not these poorly rendered gems. Not this lock combination I've already used. Not this necklace log. Does the iron key help? No, the snow glove doesn't help either. Screwdriver, do you help? Okay, fuck this. I am not wasting more time. Okay, so where is... Okay, rotating the stones, we've done that. Probably got set down. Secret lab, yep. Journal for Adela. I feel like I've skipped some stuff, I don't care about that. Unlocking the clock. The cock. Now with the better understand. Wait. Where do we get a good understanding of cocks? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Clearly this is my fault for not surrendering to Ned earlier. There's no text. There's no indication that I would want to do this. Oh boy, do I know a thing or two about this clock. It just so did happen. I did a presentation on this for a class I'm in about insanely complex tourist attractions around the world. That's a thing. I'm just kidding. I figured as timely as you are, you might need to know a thing or two about this clock, so I've been preparing. Important astronomical clock components. The Bohemian dial. 24-hour dial, it starts at sunset, not midnight, and tells you when the sun will rise and set. The German dial. 2 cycles of 12 hours with cycles starting at midday and midnight. Okay. Zodiac ring tells what time of year it is based on where the sun is on the clock. Okay. Oh. This clock actually has 4 different methods of telling time. There's Babylonian time, sidereal time, German time, and Bohemian time. We are going to just focus on German and Bohemian time since those are all you need to figure out this clock. The golden hand is super important because it indicates the hour. German time is also most similar to how we tell time today. That zodiac ring is to tell what time of year it is using the position of the sun symbol on the dial below the hand. Isn't that so cool? Ned, there are 3 different typos in this entire fucking paragraph. Whoa, I had no idea this clock was so complex. Ned, I had no idea your clock was so complex. Does Bohemian time use different numerals? Yeah, okay. Fish is 4 and A is 8. I understood that. It was pretty obvious. Yep, dark is nighttime. Uh-huh. Yep. Only some are different. The rest of the numbers use the same numerals we use, or at least look similar enough. The Bohemian dial shows when the sun rises and sets. Since the 24 is at where the sun is set, we can tell how many hours are until sunset by doing simple maths. If the golden hand is pointing towards the 10 and we subtract that by 24, that means there's 14 hours of daylight left. So what am I supposed to do with the zodiac symbols? I haven't had to use those since my case in England. Astrology. Wowie. Homestuck. Again. Already got it covered. It's important to note the dates that the zodiac periods begin and end. Most people just associate each zodiac symbol with one month, but they actually have to do with how the stars move, which is slightly off from our 12-month calendar year. I also included Roman numerals for you in case you... Haha, where are you going with it? In case you forgot, but you never forget anything, right? Where are you going with this? Now, the picture I've been using for my example has been showing the time for 2:30 p.m. on May 22nd. Do you know why I picked that date and time? Wait, it's May 22nd right now. Oh no! Ned, what do you know that I don't? Uh-huh. Okay, okay. So it's pointing to 2:30 on the German dial. Uh-huh. Which makes it about 2:30. Sure. Over there. It's pointing almost towards the 19, which means that there's about 5 hours left until sunset. Okay, okay. The zodiac ring is just barely past the start of Gemini. So that makes it May 22nd. It's 2:30 p.m. on May 22nd. I'm so mad I had to teach today because I could have done this could have happened 3 hours earlier. Oh my god. We were so fucking close. Now the picture I've been using has been showing the time for the... Do you know why I picked that date and time? Well, of course I do. That's when we went out for our first date. You picked me up and we went to grab some ice cream from Scoop. How could I forget my favorite day? Here's an even harder question. Do you remember what flavor I got and spilled all over my shoes? You got Minty Madness. You couldn't get the stain out, but at least it matched your baseball uniform, haha. Wait, didn't we technically go for ice cream later in the day around 3:30? Exactly. You have to remember, when the clock was built, there was no such thing as daylight savings. You don't miss a thing, do you? Of course not. Thank you for teaching me about your cock. I truly enjoyed every single slide. Nancy, that's not how human beings talk. All right, I can hear the sarcasm through your text, but either way, you're welcome. What is the need for sarcasm? What? What is the point of sarcasm here? There's not a single part of this that makes any sense. Alright, so... Okay. I guess we should... So I need to find out what date it's about, right? So... Let's, I guess with our newfound information, we can figure it out. Okay. So if we looky here, it is... Alright, the sun, which is this guy, is halfway between Feferi and Aradia. Okay. I think it might have been an inevitability or love. Okay, okay. It is currently, what is that, 12? It's currently approximately noon and 6 hours until sunset. Okay. So wait, how do I tell which day it is again? It's just barely past the start of Gemini, so that makes it May 22nd. Is there not a better way that I can tell that it's May 22nd? What? Do I have no better way of telling that it's May 22nd? Why? Orlov, that doesn't help. We know that it's between, you and you, so it's approximately March 21st, I guess. At approximately, noon o'clock. So let's try and implement that on there, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so we want it to be right around. Oh, we can't get a another full rotation in. Yeah, because that's definitely way off. So it's about there. And then we need to change this date, I guess. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Let's try another one. Oh, I think we want it over there. Oh, okay, so I can move things like kind of independently of one another. Or like there's multiple different motions I can make, which is very much not clear from this. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna come back down here. Is that what it said? Get the feeling I'm supposed to figure out some specific time that isn't. Oh god, yeah, that's horrible. I don't want to think about that. I do not want to think about that one bit. All right, okay. Oh, yeah, valuable hints. But then, what do I actually do with it? Oh, oh, it's the. Oh my god, it's the fucking. Commissioned by King Rudolph upon his coronation. You know, that text that you cannot read unless you zoom in. Did they just never test this, playing this game on anything below, like, a full, like, a 4K monitor? Where you used all of the resolution? At 6 o'clock in the early morning on November 1st. Yes, I know, I also said that. I also saw that, Barb. It's a very cool thing. Alrighty. 6 o'clock in the morning on November 1st. No, they absolutely tested this game because, like, I can move around, you know? I think that there are definitely limits to the testing that they did, but I think it is very unfair to say that a game wasn't tested if you can still, like, if it's possible to complete the game. Why did I come here? Like, I know that games suck sometimes, including this one, but I don't want to, like, hate on, game design as a field entirely because, yeah, it is difficult. There will always be bugs and poorly implemented mechanics. That's fine, but, like, yeah, we should focus on, like, what's actually, like, problems. Okay. Anyway, so are we just gonna ignore the fact that, like, this has changed? Yeah, probably. All right, so we're in Vriska, okay? This is not a drill. We are in Vriska. Okay, and about 6 a.m., which would be approximately here. And then we need to make this go down to the first. And now we need to come back up here and fix the time. What are you doing? Let me grab the right thing. Game, what are you doing? Why? I could click. I could move the thing separately before. Why can't I do that now? What? What was I? Oh, okay, that's what I have to click. Well, okay, so 6 in the morning on November 1st? How many hours till sunset would it? So on November 1st, right, it would be like less than... What are you doing, game? Why are these controls so aggressive? Oh yeah, that skeleton appears if the clock stops and everyone is dying. Hmm. It's about 5 hours left until... Okay. That did say 6 in the morning, right? Okay, I'm just gonna go here and see what you say so I can check. On November 1st, 1575 at 6 a.m. in the early morning. So I need to make sure that you're in Vriska. How do I tell if you're in Vriska? So the correct month is set at the 12 o'clock position. Oh, what is that poem? I'm going to fucking murder someone. Look at this. Look at this shit. The meanings of the paintings representing the months on the clock are rather unclear. If you haven't read Patricia's recipe book back to front, head over to it on the cafe counter by the cash register to read it. Flip to the Coffee of the Month page to find information. Ah. Mr. Coxwild Bone. In November, he cuts down an oak. An oak. Alright, where be our tree? Are you a 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 tree? You were a tree. I can't tell if that's a tree, but thanks, game. This controls about as well as it looks like it does. Are you the lineup? I don't think you're the lineup. Apparently you were the line, or maybe you're the lineup. Was that wrong? Well, okay, that dial disappeared. So, oh, a keyhole. Well, guess who has a key for that keyhole? Not me, apparently, because I can't use my items. What? What? Is there a keyhole if I can't use my items?
Cafe.
Anything?
I
hope you have.
What? Why can I still manipulate that? Okay, guide, what do you say? Oh. There's a second door we have to... What? Wait, hang on, what? Second door at the top. To get both the correct... Oh, okay, I see. That was just the correct date, and now I need to get the time to match up. Because it wasn't before? Allegedly? Allegedly? Like, we're in Vriska. It was at 6 o'clock. I don't... Are we in the wrong part of Vriska? Is that the solution here? Do we need to enter a different part of Vriska? Okay, let me show you what it says in the guide. German dial must be set to 6 a.m. Zodiac needs to be set where the hand points to the first third of Scorpio. So this is just inexact. Okay. Sure game. Is that not the first third of Scorpio? What's wrong about what I have right now, game? Oh wait, is that the wrong dial? Wait. What? Hang on. What? Was that the wrong di- Oh, this is the right die. Oh, I understand now. I mean, I don't really understand, but... Okay. Cool. Thanks, Ned, for saying the golden dial, and I didn't realize that that was an actual dial that mattered, which is my bad.
Looks like I've got them all.
It wouldn't anger everyone, just the people who know about it. And the people who care about astrology. And you know what? I'm perfectly fine with angering both of those groups of people. Well, what did we win? That's the question. Okay. So we need a 95.2 gram sapphire? Sorry, a 95.2 gram Aradia sapphire? We need whatever the fuck this Philosopher's Stone bullshit is. Something about an aquamarine, 96.3 grams. And an emerald with whatever that is. We need a 122 gram... whatever you are. 104 grams of 8. I've never forgotten Emerald Orlov. I've also never forgotten the way she was unjustly exploded. Yes, I will happily simp for Emerald because she deserves it. It's been a while since I've watched an Indiana Jones movie. They just came out with a new one, right? Alright, well apparently we need to check and make sure that there's no messages we can send. Am I a master sleuth?
I have no.
Of course. But so then what do I do with the information about the keys? Also, what is your deal? Why is this building like that? Anyway, that's not important. What's important is that I have no idea where I'm going. I will try asking the people in that barat if they have any ideas. Maybe.
Hello, what can I do for you?
I see.
Dobry den.
I see. Yeah, I guess we should call everyone.
Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
You've reached the first.
I'll call back another time.
What did it? No, this is a mistake.
Hey, it's Ned. I can only assume you're calling to hear my lovely phone voice, so...
You
have reached Oscar de Bord.
Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
Dobrý den. Tady policia České republiky.
My name is Nancy Drew. I called earlier about the Dean of St. Vita's. Has he been found?
Yes, hold the line.
Oh, that actually worked?
We found no evidence that the Dean faces any danger.
You spoke to him?
The airline reported he boarded his flight.
Did anyone see him get on the flight? Could someone have altered the manifest?
When he comes back, we will talk to him. Right now, he is beyond our authority. Thank you for your report.
Okay, it was
I
not
guess I'm on
actually
my own.
the solution.
I'll call back another time. Not available. I'll track down a different lead.
Nancy, I'm on my way to Rome. What can I do for you?
Are you looking for Leo, the Dean, in Rome?
Airline says he checked in for his flight. I'm going to verify that he actually arrived.
He checked in? How is that possible? It looked like something wasn't right. Could the flight records have been altered?
That's why I'm going, to see for myself.
Thank you for taking this, me, seriously.
I've worked with Frank and Joe Hardy, with you, long enough to know not to count anyone out.
I don't believe Adela's a suspect. She had no insurance on the necklace and gains nothing from lying.
And she has no connection to any of the characters I chase after. Makes sense.
I won't keep you. Safe travels.
You stay safe, Nancy. I mean it.
I can handle myself. I've gotten out of stickier situations than this. Thank you for your concern.
Thank you for your concern. If the police won't believe me, then it's up to me to find Leo. How do we do that? How can I find Leo? Where would he be? Oh, cutscene. Ah, yes. When you see the Dark Souls Poison Swamp, the correct response is to go closer towards it. I understand. How's it going? Find anything interesting? I think I'm being followed. I was chased by that thing again, but I entered from a different direction this time. Whatever it is, knows where I am all the time. I know where you are. Prague. Somewhere. That's because I'm texting you. Oh. What if they're tracking my phone, too? Can they do that? More importantly, can I use my phone to track them? Not sure I'm liking where this is going. I could leave a trap for my chaser using my phone. I'll need to find somewhere secluded to pull it off, outside. Might not be able to text you for a bit. Definitely not liking it. How will I reach you? I'll reach you.
I need to find somewhere secluded to corner whatever is following me.
Okay, so options will include the alchemy lab. Probably the alchemy lab, actually. This is genuinely one of the worst ideas Nancy has ever had, I agree. Where's the alchemy lab again? Okay, where's that? What? Okay. What's this? Here's the alchemy lab. Or is it? Oh, I need to use the key, right? No? Can I just not enter the alchemy lab? Or is it somewhere else that, like, I forgot how to access? Ned believes that I can trap the whatever is following me. I can't help but admire how much faith he has in a girlfriend who is constantly traveling around the world without him. Heart emoticon! What? 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 Is this a parody? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Anyway, what do I do here? Alright, guide, you're up. Alright, so I think this is actually, like, above. I think I skipped that part. Alright, so we already did that. Way out. Yep, run, Nancy, run. Journal for Adela. Yep, we've done that. We have cracked the code. We have those riddles. Okay, no, so we've done these. Yep. We've gotten our keys. Well, no, we've gotten our pages. Okay, how are we supposed to do it? Just the individual parts of the beam of light runs. Okay, sure, I guess. Yep. Mm-hmm. God. Yep. Been followed. Now it's screwdriver time? Pick the lock on the what? Huh? Huh? I want to get out of here. Are you out of here? No. God, this area sucks.
Can't go that way. Locked.
Anyway, apparently now we're gonna pick a lock.
This spot will work. Now to get in.
What the huh?
It's a good thing I have a bobby pin on me.
What? Anyway, my mom has arrived, so I will take a break, and I'll stop streaming during the break, but I will return after the break has happened. Okay? Actually, no, I'll keep streaming. Fuck YouTube. They deserve dead air. Hang out if you wish. I will mute myself. Okay, we're back. novel. It's based on an old lady insisting someone replace the gems. But Nancy wrote her off as crazy when she was murdered to cover up the gem. What? That's such a better concept. Oh my god. This game is just not good. The puzzles are terrible. We just had to pick a lock with a, like, bad fishing minigame. And now that it's locked behind us, so I don't know what the intent was, Nancy. Have you considered having friends? Don't you love platforming? And now we're on our quest to get ourselves murdered.
The latches here don't have locks.
What am I trying to do? Can I at least... What's even the point? The latches. Which latches? On the windows? On this? Those are blocking me. Something over here? Maybe. I'll check down below, see if there's anything interactable. Oh.
I can move these boxes to create a trap.
Okay, I guess. Sure. This game simultaneously gives you no idea what to do and is railroaded to an impossible degree. Alright, has the trap been laid? What? What? Oh, we need to grab the hammer? Okay.
This'll come in handy.
What does one do with the hammer? Thought I saw my cursor change for a little bit there. Might have imagined it though. What do I do with the hammer? Use the hammer to unlock the... Oh. That's what you meant by the latches. I should probably not stand on the platform when I do the latches. Actually. Although, I mean, there's 3 of them, right? Surely I could have done 2 of them just fine. Why do I not have the hammer anymore?
This'll come in handy.
Why did second chance take me this far back?
I can move these boxes to create a trap.
Huh? That's not how second chances has historically worked.
The latches here don't have locks.
Alrighty, now we're being smart about this. Okay, see, moving one of those didn't change anything.
If I leave my phone here and I am being tracked, it will lure whoever, or whatever, is following me.
Hang on. How the fuck did she get down? Wait. I don't understand. Game, I don't get it. So if I'm standing on the platform and I undo the latches, instant death. If I'm standing off the platform and I undo the latches, teleport down? Did they put a moment's thought into this at all? Also, how much are we gonna bet that it's Radek? Because I'm pretty sure it's Radek. Either Radek or, Laptop Girl. It might be Laptop Girl. Oh, so we didn't get down. We just waited. Why did we set the phone down? What was...
Caught you. That little trick you pulled with the tracker backfired.
Oh, we know. Yeah, it's definitely Laptop Girl. But,
Show me who you are, or I'll get the police.
But, wait, why did we need to put the phone down? I don't...
Radek?
Oh, it's Radek.
I'm sorry, Nancy. I never wanted to scare you.
However, it was a bad end.
Then you
If I
better
touched
start
you.
telling me why you're here.
I didn't want to scare you, but, like, I would kill you if I touched you. You know.
Why were you following me?
I can't explain right now, okay? We should get out of here.
What do you mean?
Look, I'm not the only one who knows where we are.
How were you able to track me?
I have an app linked to your phone.
How did you link it?
I didn't. I don't know exactly how it works.
Who does?
I can't tell you.
Merrick?
Wypada śmiesznie.
So you two have been working together.
Let's talk it apparat.
I'm not going anywhere with you until you answer my questions.
What do you need to know?
Why did you let yourself get captured by cardboard boxes?
Are you working for the Residente?
You told her we were Residente.
No, you just did.
Damn, got him.
I told her about Residente. I wanted her to have a sympathetic view.
I am not feeling very sympathetic.
Hey, I wanted this American girl to have a sympathetic view of my nationalist organization. Maybe she could have helped us, like, do a couple coups or something. I know she has contacts within the CIA. You know.
I'm sorry. They didn't really give us much choice.
They.
Merrick, were you the one tracking my phone?
They sent us the tracking software. I have never needed such a thing in my work. But we didn't have a choice.
And they made me follow you. You know, to keep you curious and inspire you to find the 7 keys faster. We could not find them any other way.
Wow, so it was all a trick to lure Nancy here so that she would solve the mystery for them. Wow.
I'm embarrassed to say it worked.
It's done. I won't do it any longer.
You certainly won't. Are you after the crown jewels?
We are not.
The crown jewels belong to the people. If I had realized what they wanted earlier.
She can help. Now that she knows the truth.
Why would she help us?
Because they are worse.
Who are they? Who has been ordering you around?
We should not say.
Lotkaje.
The puppeteers.
The internet security company?
They are not security. They are criminals. Worse than Presidente. They care not for the people of Prague.
Every crime that Residente has committed has been in the interest of the Czech people. It is easy for the police to turn a blind eye when there is no proof, but the Lotkaje somehow have evidence of everything. Documents, contacts, plans, pictures, even records of things only ever said out loud.
Blackmail. If we do not do as they say, they would expose us to the police. I could not do that to Elka.
Is Elka involved?
No. My role is to protect her. I lost her mother. An accident on what should have been a simple job. I told her not to go. I will not let the same happen to Elka.
Does she know?
I never told her. I blame myself for involving her mother.
If Elka is not the Lutkashi, I will be so pissed.
She might be able to help against Lotkaje, if you told her.
Yes. I kept it from her too long.
Well, Vummer, it's not the people, it's the Czech people specifically. Also, this game is unrealistic. If this was happening in real Europe, they would be they would be calling the Lotkashi Jews and or Roma. Because Europe.
Are you the entirety of the Residente? Are there other members I should watch out for?
Residente is a family. As children, we inherit membership from our parents, going back generations. All to protect Prague from dark designs and the greed of those that would take advantage of others. Whether that be from Lotkaje or the government itself. It is why we have escaped the judgment by both the public and police all this time. On my honor, you will not encounter them, and you have nothing to fear.
We can lay a trap for Lotkaje like I did for you, but I need proof I can trust you.
What proof could I give you?
Give her the pen.
Radic.
How will a pen prove anything?
Only the Residente may wear one, or even know they exist. I have two. I will give you the second.
Oh, she's joining the nationalist organization. So that's what that R means. Irina.
Irina Strojnik, your daughter.
Yes. Will that satisfy?
It will. I appreciate that you would entrust it to me.
How is that proof? That's collateral. That's not proof. How does that prove anything? What is it even trying to prove? What? Yeah.
It's not safe to stay here. Let's go back to Apparat. Get Radek out of that suit.
Please?
I wish I was playing Resident Evil. That sounds so much more fun.
Without the SIM card, they won't be able to track me anymore.
You won't be able to text Ned either, though.
What do you want me to do?
Make the keys, exactly how Lokage expects.
All right. I'll show you how it is done.
Emerald is the heaviest key. Only the Sapphire key is lighter than the Aquamarine key. Only 2 keys are heavier than the Pearl key. The Rubellite is heavier than Spinel. Okay. Emerald is the heaviest. Am I supposed to be able to read this? Cool, okay. That helps. Bottom center is obscured. Somehow. Okay. Right, so then if we're ignoring that obscured one, we'd have this here for the heaviest one. Only the Sapphire is lighter than the Aquamarine key, so Sapphire is the lightest. So yeah, what we're gonna do is just solve it ignoring this one and then see where we have to fit it in to make everything work. And then Aquamarine would be the second lightest, which is bottom right. That says copper, but that doesn't matter because none of these are copper. Okay. Only 2 keys are heavier than the Pearl. So that means that heaviest, second heaviest, so Pearl would be top right. Did I mess something up? No, I did not. Okay. And then Rubellite is heavier than Spinel. So of these, that would put you there.
This doesn't seem right.
Okay, so that's if you are... Okay, wait, is that... Only 2 keys are heavier than... Okay, so that's... Emerald is the heaviest. Sapphire is the lightest, then Aquamarine. Okay. Rubellite is heavier than Spinel. Okay, so I mean, we can try doing that.
This doesn't seem right.
Okay, so that's if this one is like in a weird spot. Now let's try it with that one being the heaviest, okay? So that puts you there. Only 2 keys are lighter than the Pearl, so that means the Pearl needs to go up a step. The Pearl needs to become the bottom left. And then Rubellite and Spinel.
That's how it's done.
Sure. Yeah.
Finished. Now what?
We leave them at the drop like requested, and when the Lokage agent takes them, I follow and find out who they are.
Nancy, just call Zane and tell him to get over here.
What if you lose them and they get the crown jewels?
What do you suggest?
Well...
We put a tracker inside a key and detect it with the computer on this transmitter. As soon as the bag is moved, the tracker will activate.
Won't they be able to...
This is like a walkie-talkie. Older is better.
I'm inclined to agree.
Then I think... this one will hide a tracker.
They won't think to search for something so basic until it's too late. How do you have all these gadgets, spyware. I thought Elko was the technology expert.
Presidente is far older than Elka. We did what we could to survive under this country's many takeovers, to stay one step ahead of our enemies. We were counter-spies. They even hid microphones in watering cans, pretending to be old ladies gardening. We had to be smarter.
I see. Well, I hope that they still work.
I was instructed to leave the keys underneath the statue of St. George in the castle square. These are the designs for the head of each key. No one but you should ever have it.
I'll be back soon. According to this paper, the dead drop is by the statue in the castle square.
So true. So true. Freaking Smithsna. Of course Merrick is a part of Residente. I knew he must be involved with something considering that his daughter died. As we all know, all dead people die in suspicious circumstances. That's how death works. Radek was the one following me. He's been the one chasing me all around Prague. He told me someone else put a tracker on my phone that he never meant any harm. That's why I died whenever he touched me. God, that's so old. Wait, Kitty, when did you die suspiciously? Did they give you Havana syndrome? This is the statue. This is where they said the drop was. Right? Yep. This is where the drop was. Guide, what? Place it, what? Wait.
I've got to get back and report to Merrick before the bag is taken.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense. What did she say? Get back before the bag is taken or something?
Is the transmitter not working?
It will work. It did work. The key is on the move.
Hoovy, that's really funny.
Now you can track it.
Oh, an old pager.
You will use this receiver to follow the coordinates I send you through the computer.
Through the computer.
The closer you are to each location, the faster the receiver will beep.
I would like to apologize to chat. I didn't think that that was that loud.
Got it. I need to hurry.
Alright, let's use our pager. How are we going to use the pager? Well, yeah, Barb, that's why you page her. You have to get in contact. Otherwise, how will you ever know her?
Good. It's picking up a signal. Now, which way did they go? Now what?
It's you. Yeah. What? According to the guide, I need to reach the correct location before it will switch to the next progress point. You're just gonna have to listen to this while the guide finishes loading. Oh my god, there's so many of these. Okay.
Looks right. One step closer.
This is horrid.
I've got to hurry. Still looking. I need another coordinate from Merrick. More of these tunnels? Someone has clearly been using them. What is all this? Now what? Looks right.
Why can't I just pull that switch or something?
One step closer. I've got to hurry.
Actually, wait. Can I go back? No, I can't go back. I wanted to check for cards, but...
Still looking. I need another coordinate from Merrick. Now what? Looks right.
Oh, hey, we're back in here.
One step closer. The lab entrance?
Where's the lab entrance? Oh, here. Why don't the hotkeys work anymore?
Perfectly. Nancy, I should have known. Not before I thank you properly.
Thank me?
Without you, I would not have gotten the keys.
Are you working with Lotkaje?
She is
You're
Lutkashi.
good with puzzles, but not much else. I am Lotkaje.
You replaced the gems in Adela's necklace. You lied about having a buyer.
Well, of course.
Haven't you been friends for years? Why? And it incriminates you.
I needed a reason to call in a young detective with a head for puzzles. Adela would do this for me.
All this to bring me to Prague.
No, to bring me these keys.
You'll need more than keys to open the vault.
Quiet, dear. I have everything and everyone I need.
You want to steal the crown jewels. For money?
Of course, who wouldn't? They're quite literally priceless. But that's not all.
You will never be in charge of them, and you can't stand that.
For centuries, my family has stolen gems all across this country. Not even the most prestigious museums could stop what we have started. And now, the 7 keys themselves have failed to stop me.
Okay, so Marek and Radek are genetically predisposed to being nationalists, apparently. And Ladana is genetically predisposed to being a thief, because that's how family works. It's how family works, everyone.
But I won't settle for just one set of crown jewels. Now that my plans are in place, I will be in charge of any gems I want to be.
Your plans will be your downfall. Nobility or not, you would never be permitted to handle the crown jewels.
Nancy, why are you so defensive about these crown jewels? You're not even fucking Czech.
Ha! They'll regret their rules. Nobility has no place in the modern age.
She's right.
The crown jewels will be mine, and if they ever discover the switch, it will be too late.
We'll see about that. The ICA and the police are onto you. You won't get far, and you won't get the crown jewels. I won't stay quiet about this.
This is the first time Nancy has had genuine emotion this entire game.
But I will make sure you do. Just a little something I mixed up.
I think I might have missed a voice line there. Oops.
Like going to sleep.
And this is why you bring a gun.
What did she poison me with? I need that bottle she left behind. Ugh, smells like fish.
Smells like fish. I feel like I heard something talking about that. Do you have any advice? Perfectly. The overlaying voice lines just happens because I paused the thing and they have like weird triggers set up, but I need to pause it so I can talk over it, so I don't really care. So like, what do? Forever sleep at a touch of the lips? Okay, so that's the thing it's from, but like, what does one use it for? They could have, yep. They could have also made it like not constant and made it like happen every like 10 seconds or so. They had options. Alright, let's see. What do you say? Modern alchemy. The moon. Okay, you're completely useless. Are you valuable? Are any of you valuable?
Someone has been here recently.
Really now? I wonder who was here recently. What am I even trying to... Like, what can I even interact with here? I can, like... This seems relevant. Forever sleep at a touch of the lips. Like, yeah. Okay, but what... Like, what is it? I'm just... What am I trying to click on? I think I have to make a potion, but I can't make the potion right now.
Someone has been here recently.
I just can't tell.
What did she poison me? Ugh, smells like fish.
Oh, right. Let me try.
I need that bottle she...
What if I use the bottle on something? Somehow. Okay.
I need to find a way to counteract this if I want to catch Vladena.
Or you could get help. Okay, but what can I use to counteract it? Like... Where's my instructions?
Someone has been here recently.
I don't see any instructions for anything anywhere. Alright, guide, what do you say? Investigate the poison cure recipes hanging over the table? Okay. Or do I need to, like... No, I need to... Okay, sure. Exotic poison cure. Sleeping flower. Floral aroma can be misleading. Nope. Potion of thieves and murderers. Stinging liquid with white crystals. Stuns victims and makes them cough. Okay, so I think this is the one we want. What are you? No. Sleep slowly kills. Rotten fish. That's the one we want. Alright, so we need copper, then copper and moon circle thing, and then mercury, and then you. Okay. Let's throw in some copper. Throw in some copper. And you. And then we can get you. And then we need to add in some mercury, because, you know, ingesting mercury makes things better, not worse. Okay, and then we need you.
That was almost very bad.
Okay.
She must have gone this way.
Oh, there's another exit to the... Oh, interesting. Suspects. Vodena has been behind Lutkashi all along. Was her failing at technology just an act this whole time? Mamma mia. Hey, he knew what he was doing.
Find Elka online. Elka.
Nancy, why did you call my computer?
What? What? That's not how that works.
Nancy?
Yes, she called me directly.
How did you know?
It was Ladena. She's the one behind it all. Switching the gyms, the hacking, somehow.
She's deceptive.
I would like to note that if Vladena knew to lock her computer, then this game would just have ended.
And now she has Leo and the keys. Tell the police to meet me at the vault.
No, you should not go alone.
What's going on?
Elka, I hid the truth for so long, but I wanted to protect you. Your mother, she died on a mission for us, for Residente.
Residente? You?
I felt responsible. I'm so sorry. Helping Nancy is how I make up for it. For everything that has been done.
Well, yeah, I don't know why the screen is frozen.
There isn't time to wait for the police if they even believe us. I have to stop her.
I'll do it. I'll make them listen.
Then go. Quickly.
These must be Adela's real gems. Slotty.
No, I don't want this. If all else fails, look to Vadnichi scales for remedy. Some symbols for deduction or whatever. Ingredients for gems that aren't good enough. She tried faking gems with alchemy. Fucking insane because we have real ways of generating gems. She has a chalkboard and everything. Anyway, something about that special. Look to that for remedy. Oh, okay. Yes. So she already tried using that. It didn't work because we're too good at alchemy. Alright, there's nothing else to do here, I guess. Clues, observations. The secret to the symbols is our heritage. Protect our family name. But you just said that your family has been thieves for your entire time. What? I will need a hug, kitty. I'm losing it. Why are you lit differently?
I can't leave yet.
I will head pat myself instead of Velvet.
Locked. Okay, I've got to get this door open. I need more information. There must be something I already have.
Okay. Alright, so the map sketch in the cafe was iron, which is this one, I believe. Is that not?
Think, Nancy, think.
Okay, so I need to put the one up top first, I guess. So inside the knight's armor was silver, which is you. This is not silver, but whatever. And then we have 3 in the clock, which were gold, bismuth, and lead. So gold will be the sun, right? Okay. So then iron will go with the compass, because that was the map you see. Lead will be Saturn, because, yep. I don't know how the game teaches you that, but I know that. Copper is candles, which will be fire. Cobalt was alchemy, so that'll be you. Which one are you? You are bismuth. So we have bismuth and cobalt left. No, bismuth and silver. Silver will be the knight, so you go here and you go here.
Everything's in the right place. Now to turn them in the right order.
Do I just follow this order? Silver, cobalt, copper, oh no, gold was first, so that's definitely not right.
Ugh, I'm so close to getting it open.
No, that's so... Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Everything's in the right place. Now I'm just gonna take everything out.
Everything's in the right place. Now to turn them in the right order.
Let's just try that order properly. No, because I can't turn the upper key. So it needs to be something between these 6. Alright, so where's my alchemy book? So we have mercury, then copper, then copper, then silver, then iron, then what are you? Tin, we don't have tin. What's this fancy one? Lead. Okay, so copper, silver, iron, lead. You're platinum, that's not it. Copper, silver, iron, lead, cobalt. Where's our 8? Bismuth. Copper, silver, lead, cobalt. Copper, silver, iron, lead, bismuth. No. Copper, silver, iron, lead. What is it? Cobalt, bismuth. Copper, silver, iron, lead, cobalt, bismuth. Copper, silver, iron, lead, cobalt, bismuth.
Yes. One door down.
Why is the achievement called It's
Looks like
Locked
she
when it is
already got
evidently
it.
not locked?
Elka, what are you doing here?
I wanted to help. What do you intend to do?
Vladena already used the keys. Thank goodness they're still here.
Yeah, genuinely. It's just so absurd. Like they made their own downloader that downloaded the game in 5 separate parts. Sure, whatever. But it's just like, yeah, what is this fucking game? Why didn't they just use Steam? Like, what's the point behind it?
Go get the police.
I called, but they may not come in time.
All right. So chat, let's decide. Um, let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, the people are strongly in favor of sacrificing Computer Girl. Actually, wait, we can do both. We can't do both. Alright, there's only been one vote against sacrificing Computer Girl. There's only been 2 votes against sacrificing Computer Girl. Yeah, no, we're not reloading that, bummer. I mean, I remember it, right? Copper, silver, tin. No, copper, silver, iron. lead, cobalt, bismuth. But, like, I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Okay, okay. Alright. I'm torn. For my vote, right? I'm torn because on the one hand, misogyny is apparently like the way that the thing that this channel was built around. So it has to be misogyny. But on the other hand, like sacrifice computer girl, you know? What do I pick? I can't vote for misogyny. Alright, it seems pretty clear what the results are gonna be. Barb, this is not Yuri. I don't know what this is, but it's sure as hell not Yuri. Why did you vote 17 times on this? Barb, why did you do that? Okay, cool.
Can you help me figure out how to get in?
Look, it appears she already disarmed the biometric security. Now only basic security remains.
How did she get past it?
She didn't have to. It probably resets on a timer after the biometrics are disarmed.
What was the fucking point? What was the fucking point?
You don't have to help. Vladena is dangerous.
I do it for my mother. I always wanted to make up for her past.
Didn't Merrick just tell you?
I knew. My grandfather tried to protect me by not telling me the truth. You are not the only detective.
Yeah. The Nancy voice is definitely the worst thing about this game. The second worst thing about this game is the quote-unquote puzzles. The third worst thing about this game is Elka's accent, because what even is that? What is the... What? Alright, okay. Alright, well, we've already voted to sacrifice computer girl.
You understand security better than I do. Can you reset the security?
Have I not taught you? If you have troubles, I will help.
Okay. Okay, so help. You... So help. So help.
No. The power is off on the door.
Oh no. Which one messes with you? This is so bad. Alright, let's try it this way. Okay, so that's just useless. So it has to be this. You have to be here and you have to be here. So those are untouchable. Okay. What about you? Oh,
It's powered
cool.
up. Now, if I can just bypass the security, I can get in.
You're fucking kidding. You're fucking kidding me. What? How do you let that happen? Why? Why? Oh. Oh. Okay. That's the exact same thing I just did. That's also definitely not the right thing. Okay. So we need to be more efficient about this somehow. What if I try doing it this way? That doesn't work. That killed me. Why is it that the one recurring puzzle in this game is this? Okay, so that's definitely not it, right? Because it just doesn't... Oh. I see it. And there's two more, by the way. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do it the other way. Great. Do not want to do that. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh, that almost works so well. No! That was wrong. I messed up right at the end there. And I went on autopilot too much. No, I had a notch, but I went too slowly. Because I had to move this one up before I did that, and I moved one action too quickly, and that was what broke it.
I did it.
I taught you too well. Step away from the door.
Elka, no.
You've seen what my ring can do.
I'm so glad she's an actual villain.
Elka, why? The police will find out.
What police?
Should we ask the chat? Should we ask the stupid question first?
Were you involved with the Residente after all?
No, my precious grandfather would not have allowed it after he let my mother die. He will pay for it once I pin this crime on them.
You would frame your own grandfather.
He made the keys. You were his accomplice. I'm innocent.
You blackmailed them.
They deserved it. They should thank me. I will make Residente famous for the greatest heist of all time.
You must be the computer mastermind behind Lotkaje. I knew Vladena couldn't have done it alone.
Vladena could barely handle her phone, let alone the computers I set up for her.
Why did you help me with the computer?
Did I? Or did I use it to keep track of you, like your phone? Stop wasting time!
The betrayal.
How did you end up working with Vladena?
My grandfather never taught me the tools of the gem trade, so I had to outsource.
You said you liked Radek.
Ooh, he's so cute and mysterious. Radek was a tool and a misdirection, nothing more. My grandfather said it best. She's deceptive.
It almost worked.
Almost? You believed me.
You are betraying your grandfather. Wow.
You are betraying your grandfather.
Did you hear what he said? That protecting the jewels would make up for letting my mother die? Nonsense. She was a thief.
He obviously cares about you.
By protecting me and treating me like a child? When your mother died, you tried to find out why. Look in the mirror, Nancy. I'm sure everything I've had to do is nothing you haven't done.
I wanted to find out how my mother died. It was part of solving a crime, not creating one.
And did they tell you to play it safe, to keep the truth from you?
Noted thief Nancy. Getting mad at another woman for being a thief as well.
They did, but not to hide the truth.
And you didn't listen, because they were trying to hold you back.
My father cared. He didn't want the same thing to happen to me.
But you had to try. You understand.
I thought I wanted to follow in my mother's footsteps too. She was investigating a crime when she died.
Then you really will take after her.
I'm telling you, this isn't the way.
But you found out what happened.
I did.
And did it make it better?
No. Knowing why doesn't bring her back. My memories of her do.
You're trying to distract me. Why?
What will you do with the crown jewels?
You're about to find out.
It's not too late to stop. This won't work.
It will if you're not around to tell them.
No, I mean... There's one last puzzle.
What puzzle? What are you looking at?
There's a puzzle. See?
What? You're lying.
No. I'm not.
Come back!
You were the puzzle. Got the ring. Leo!
You are tenacious. Don't move.
Let him go.
Better idea. Switch the gems in the crown, and I don't use my favorite treasure on him.
Not until you let Leo go.
You are a very poor negotiator.
No, Vladena, you're the poor negotiator. She knows that you have no choice but to kill her no matter what. Like, why would she listen to you? You're going to kill Leo and you're going to kill her because they're like you need your plan secret. So why would she go along with you for a second?
The police will be arriving any moment.
They would never believe you. You are a liar.
I gave them all the proof I have.
Uh-huh.
How did that go with Leo? They didn't even think twice about what you had to say. And now, it's just you.
I move faster.
You will see how fast I move if you do not switch the gems.
We already know about Elka. She's been arrested.
What?
She told us everything about how she recruited you, how you couldn't handle computers. She said you would cover for her.
You're bluffing. You won't help Leo this way.
Have you hurt Leo?
Not yet. Keep talking and I will.
This entire heist relies 100% on them, like, on like every witness dying. Of course she hurt Leo. Of course she's planning to kill him. That's the entire point of the y'all.
You want me to switch the gems? I could break the crown.
I made every single replacement jewel in the alchemist's workshop. A broken crown does not scare me. Do it.
All right, I'll do it. I'll switch the gems.
Finally.
There must be a way to stop her.
Okay. We will have to arrange those pearls somehow, I guess.
I can't tamper with it while Vladena is watching. I can't attach it here. 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 I can't attach it here.
What?
Good idea, but it might be seen. Good idea, but it might be seen.
So you need to wait for that to go away.
Good idea, but it might be seen.
What am I supposed to do then?
I can't attach it here. I can't attach it here.
I can't leave this menu either. Like, it says escape from menu, but I can't do that. That's where I put the ring. That's so loud.
I can't attach it here.
Alright, so I need to put a sapphire here.
I can't attach it here.
You need a ruby.
I can't attach it here.
The other ruby. You need this ruby. Where's the emerald go? No, where does the emerald go? I am here until I solve the puzzle. Okay, sure. Am I done yet? What more do I put? Believe me, Vummer, I would like to do that. Oh. Okay.
You'd better check to see if I did it right.
Step back, Nancy. I have more than a dagger up my sleeve. Very good. You know, we are likely the first women not of noble blood in history to touch this. And I, the first to wear it. Ah!
What happened to her?
I replaced more than just the gems. Are you all right?
What a gift you are. You came just at the right time. Whatever she gave me is wearing off. What do we do now?
We can't go back through the way we came, and we can't stay here.
What about the police?
They may not come, and we don't have the time to waste. Do you know another way out?
This part of the underground was used by the church to escape persecution during religious wars long past. Maybe there is still an escape route.
There's another entrance?
Only the key bearers can get in, but there may be another way out.
It's our only chance.
Yes, please, hurry. She may be waking up.
Keep electrocuting her.
Was Vladena ever in contact with a woman
Get
named
the
Elka?
get.
I heard her speak to another person, but I did not know who.
I locked Vladena's accomplice on the other side of the vault door, but she can definitely find her way in, given time. We can't go out that way. How did Vladena capture you?
I did not expect her. She came to my office through the passageway, attacked me, and I remember some sort of gas.
One of the alchemist's concoctions. She tried that on me, too.
Bless her. How long will she be down?
I hope long enough for us to find another way out. She came through your office, you said.
Yes, through the wall.
Maybe that information can help us here.
Why can't I take the taser ring? Why can't I take her knife? What? Nancy. Be better than this. I'm sorry. Are you seeing this? That is not how candles work. Okay, so you have 5, 6, 3, 2. Oh wait, no, you have 6. Okay, where's 1? 1. 3. 2. 3. More than 4, more than 4. 4. 5.
The legends were true.
Yes! Can you walk?
Well enough.
Alright, have we won? Is that credits?
Oh, why are we stopping? I'm going to miss my conference in Rome.
Leo, you've been through a lot. Please, take it easy until someone can come back for you. Right now, I have some urgent business to take care of.
What?
Marius! Oh, oh.
Can't go that way.
What? What's the purpose of this music?
I can't leave yet.
Oh, this again. Oh, another recurring puzzle. Yay. Everyone say yay. We could have used a screwdriver on that the entire fucking time, apparently.
Nancy! I know you haven't come out yet! Once I get in there, we will have you surrounded!
Elishka Stronik.
I think we have you surrounded.
Nancy?
Nancy? I was trying to help you.
What are you doing?
You were on the call.
Okla malamye. Abisam prishel.
Whatever she's saying, I wouldn't believe her.
Everyone out, clear the scene.
Where are the police in this situation? Why are they allowed to just come down and have the confrontation? Where are the what?
Merrick.
I did not believe it when you told me.
I'm sorry. She was the only one who knew what I was doing and had the tech smarts to back it up.
And motive? Me.
You can't blame yourself.
I can. She never talked to me about this anger for her mother. Maybe I didn't listen when it would have made a difference. We must fix what she has done.
You can start with these keys.
You would trust them to a thief?
Nancy is a thief.
Thief? No. A patriot, yes.
That's
I
worse.
know you'll destroy them, just like I'll return the schematics where I found them.
They belong with no one. Not even the police. Maybe especially not.
There is also a necklace in the bag and the real gems that fit in it. Please ask Merrick to repair the necklace and return it to me.
I'm sure he will. She really was like a kid sister to me, you know? I'm sorry for the trouble she caused you, and, well, everybody else.
It's going to be tough on everyone. I know you'll be there for Merrick, and you two will be just fine.
Thanks, Nancy. I hope you're right.
Yeah, you know, I can get behind that, Barb.
With Leo's testimony, they seized their computers, records,
And they have all the proof they need to convict both Vladena and Elka.
and possibly several other culprits involved in Lokage. In fact, I should reach out to Zane.
Zane!
Zane!
Sorry to arrive unannounced. I was in the air when you had your encounter with royalty. Special Agent Zane Garrett.
Adela Cherna.
It's great to finally meet you in person. Maybe you can clear up a few things for us.
Gladly. My caseload is suddenly a lot lighter.
How many members of the Lotkaji have you found?
It's quite a list. A few known high-end fencers and smugglers, but we had no idea they were working with hackers at this level.
Was Lotkaje entirely a front for thieves?
In a way, Lutkaje unleash viruses that encourage people to buy into their antivirus program. They earn subscriptions through fraud.
Why did they want to replace gems with fakes?
Elka couldn't frame Residente for computer hacking. She needed a heist that would put them to shame.
And Vladena did not care who she hurt to get there.
I'm sorry. I know she was a friend.
Obviously not a good one. I thought she was diplomatic, but she was lying about everything.
What will happen to the Residente?
The information seized from the Lord Kaje's databases did include some evidence against the Residente.
What is it they did?
Allegedly, thefts, breaking and entering. They hit large companies and wealthy merchants. They worked with fencers as well, which is how Lord Kaje got their evidence.
Merrick and Radek never wanted Lotkaji to steal the crown jewels. They helped me stop them. Could that reduce their sentences?
It's ultimately not up to me.
I understand.
No, I don't think you do. I've decided that Residente is entirely a local matter, not worth our attention.
So, you will leave it to local police, who have done nothing in years.
That's correct. I'm impressed by how quickly you solved this case. You wrapped it up before I could even set foot in Prague.
Not all of it. I haven't solved the original mystery yet.
But you did. Vladena replaced the gems in my necklace.
She wouldn't have had the opportunity if you hadn't been searching for its original owner.
Yes. This is true. I still don't know who the necklace belongs to.
Do you have any other memories that might help?
Hey, Nancy, I hoped I'd find you here. Oh, hi, everyone.
It's a party.
I should come back later.
No, not on my account. Merrick Stroynick, right?
Yes, I don't want to interrupt.
You always told me to finish what I started. It's time for you to take your own advice. You can't back out now anyway. Everyone's looking.
Did you want to speak to me?
Yes, I wanted to return your phone that you lost.
Sorry.
Hi, Ned.
Still works. Thanks.
I have your original necklace here.
Thank you, Medic.
Ahoy. Thank you all.
We're not done. That was... oh god, we're not done. After having to figure out who is behind all this, from Residente to Lutkashi, I think I have a knack for criminology. Deirdre would be proud.
Now isn't a good time.
Nancy, I tried calling. I thought I'd enter the 21st century and send a text instead. I'll be sending an email. Send me a reply so I know you're safe, kiddo. Dad. Hey, hun, just being a dad and checking in again. Ned's worried, I'm worried. Just let us know you're okay.
You've reached the personal line for Carson Drew. For legal matters, please contact the firm directly. Otherwise, leave a message or a text and I'll get back to you as soon as I'm available.
Great. How did the trap go? When you get the chance, let me know you were in fact the trapper and not the trappee. Nance?
Nancy, that you?
It is. Worried I've have been replaced.
I called earlier and reached a guy named... I can't remember.
Was it an older man with a thick Czech accent?
Yes. Was he the one who took your phone?
That was Merrick. He repaired my phone after I used it as bait to catch him and Radek.
This is me not saying a word.
I commend you.
He seemed protective of you. You have that effect on a lot of people.
He doesn't trust my phone. After it turned out Elka was tracking their phones as well as mine, and in the underground tunnels of Prague. She fooled a lot of people, including me.
Elka from the electronics store? Tunnels? What exactly happened to you, Nancy?
Vladena was using me, as if I haven't learned my lesson about that already. She manipulated Adela to hire me, and Elka to use her cybersecurity knowledge. And she manipulated me, and everyone. All for the crown jewels. Vladena and Elka... I stopped them, and they won't exploit anyone again.
My girlfriend, heroine of Prague. Are you saying Lukaje did this? What about the Residente organization?
It turns out that Residente is more like a secret citizen group, dedicated to protecting old Prague. Merrick and Radek were part of it, and Vladena was extorting them under the guise of Lukaje. Merrick's daughter? She died for Residente. That's why Elka turned against them. I can't help but feel a little sorry for her.
Of course you would, Nancy. A bright, talented person, just like you. I know you remember exactly how she feels. Anyone else make it out of those tunnels?
Leo, the dean of the cathedral, has been reunited with his cat. And is back to losing his Mariusz cards. I can't wait to get back and pet Togo.
As the detective's official deputy, you know that I've been on fetch duty every time I'm in the neighborhood. Togo has really been helping me with my spring training. Don't worry, Nancy. He's had no lack of attention.
Oscar, the curator of the Crown Jewels exhibit, he's astounded and disgusted that the Bohemian Crown Jewels were almost stolen right out from under him, and before he had the chance to even put them on display.
The Czech people didn't know what they were getting into, setting a detective like you loose on the streets of Prague. I'm sure they'll be very grateful when they see the news on their home screen. That is, if they can ever trust their devices again.
I recovered Adela's jewels. Vladena needed the necklace for its pearls, since they can't be reproduced with alchemy. Adela's happy, and I think now she can finally move on. I just introduced her to Agent Zane.
Agent Zane, huh? Frank and Joe's contact, right? Seems like a lot of things have turned out for the better. It is quite the story, and now you're a part of it too.
I've learned a lot about Prague and cyber safety, but I'm just going to relax at Patrizia's cafe for a while, until it's time to leave. Have one last coffee. With cinnamon.
It's a lot to reflect on. Who would have guessed Prague's local cyber safety company would fool the whole city?
I don't like guesses.
I know that about you. But not as well as your phone repairman, apparently.
What did he say?
That I was lucky to have a brilliant woman like you in my life.
I don't believe those were his exact words.
They should have been. So, assuming you have not been kidnapped and are now talking to me under duress, will you be in my life again very soon? Emerson has its first home baseball game coming up. Maybe you can come watch us.
It really is.
Of course, I couldn't miss my favorite Wildcat hit another home run. But there are so many mysteries in Europe. I'll just make a quick stop in Budapest. Or maybe Vienna?
Another strikeout for Ned. You are killing me.
I am kidding you. Next to you is the only place I want to be right now. I'll be home tomorrow.
See you soon, Nance.
The rating. Okay, what were the ratings? Can someone send me like the picture of the tier list so I can see what the categories were. Uh, But okay, so, well, I'll just discuss it, right? So the puzzles were genuinely the worst puzzles I've ever seen in a fucking Nancy game. Just so bad. Okay, no, actually, no, that's a lie. Midnight in Salem was worse. But this was so bad. Okay, so just like, great, good, so-so, poor, terrible, yeah. And ruined the series tier for Midnight in Salem, I think is what it was. No, I think this is still in terrible. The story did have like a couple okay-ish moments. The music was very solid throughout. There were so many pixel traps, right? Yes, absolutely bummer. I agree completely. There was just so many of those puzzles, like, how would I have known to text Ned, hey, help me with this clock that's apparently your special interest, right? How would I have known that? How would I have known, like, hey, for the unconstrained logic puzzle, would I have had to just try every single option until I got it to work? For just all of for that like massive puzzle about the thing. Yeah, there's just I can't really think of a good thing about, like, the music was good. The music was good. Besides that, there's like having Elka be the traitor is like is an okay twist. And it makes sense, like you can connect it to like how just like a lot of events in the game, so that's fine. But then like compared to the twist in the original game or in the original book, this is just so much less interesting than that. There's nothing here. There's absolutely nothing here. The fucking screwdriver that you could pick up at the very start of the game. Why? There were so many other things that just opened when they... Why? The animations were so bad. This was so bad. Yeah, the lockpicking was so bad. There's, like, the fact that in the newer games, Senior Detective means no task list? What's the point of that? Senior Detective means you have to know exactly what you're doing the entire time? Like, no hints, I get. Okay, that's fair. But no task list? What's the point? It's like, they just don't understand what makes their games, what made the old games, like, okay and good, or good. There's nothing here. This game fucking sucked. God. Yeah. I think amateur is the only reasonable way to play this. Because if you don't play amateur, then you have to use the guide, because there's no instructions for any of the puzzles. I'm just so disappointed. There's nothing to this game. Yeah, yeah, I'll export it to YouTube, leave it private. Yeah, yeah, yeah. By what name is Perta of the House of Rosenberg known? I mean, I remember where they told us that, but white makes sense. I was wrong. No, I was right. I did it. Yay! I didn't learn every check word. I don't know what any of those are. Okay, I know what that one is. That's an amateur's. You don't get the amateur achievement if you do it as a master? Fuck. I didn't successfully brew 30 coffees, and I will never ever do that. I am the Legend of Prague. Me too. I don't understand. I just don't understand. Nancy, I know you're heading home, but I need to ask you something about what happened in the vault. Usually, I'm the one asking the questions, but I guess I'll let this slide. What do you need to know? Did you actually see the authorities come for Vladena in the vault? No. After she collapsed, I got Leo and found a secret passageway out. Once I knew he was okay, I took off after Elka. I was pretty sure Vladena was not going anywhere, and authorities were on their way. Unless they never got there. There has been no word that she was arrested. Vladena would have known every underground access, and she is dangerous. Just be careful, Miss Drew. You didn't let me read that? You dared play. Why didn't you let me read that? Why didn't you let me read that? Okay, can I also say this was a complete waste of the setting on so many levels? Like, we never went upstairs in a building that had windows. We never, we never got to explore Prague. We were just stuck in these two shitty little squares and the museum, and that was it. There's nothing. There's nothing here. Language. I think this settings page defines the game better than anything else. Who do I raid? Alright, Blobber. Thank you everyone for joining me on this adventure of shit. No, I hope that it is expunged from your memory as quickly as possible. Good night.